Hey everybody, John Conifay with Integrate here again. This time I want to show you one of the simplest features of Integrate that I think makes one of the biggest difference, but is kind of hard to spot when you first start it. So one of the problems that we saw was you had people would reach for Jira and then do all of their tasking and milestones and that, and then realize that the road mapping feature wasn't quite there, so they probably reach for Smartsheet or something like this. Possibly Microsoft Project of working with the government for more of their road mapping and dependencies and all of this. And then you would, as your company gets more mature and you get more mature with your requirements definition, you would reach for something like Jama or another point solution to handle requirements. And all of these things had all of this ephemera that was just surrounding this dark matter that was the product, as opposed to really having the product at the center of this. So some people build out things in Cameo or SysML to get a systems diagram of what they're building up front and then reach for all these other things. In Integrate, we built that directly into the application. Let me zoom out here. So here we have the X1500 series model Roadster, or whatever. If you expand it, this is the top level program. So each one of these lines at the top level is a different program entirely or project. So as opposed to having workbooks or anything like this that you then have to tie together, you have all of your programs and projects in one view. And then they can get really, really deep and complex. So here's the model release. Here are multiple different models of that release. And then you go down and you can get into the actual sub-assemblies that make up that specific model. And if you're doing software development, so you can see it right along your hardware development, you can break it down to epics and sprints and things like this. Or if you need to break down your tasking and everything, those then nest under the different hierarchical levels of this specifically. So a lot of the reaction we get is, this is how my brain works. Why haven't I built something like this before? And it's why we think it's one of the simplest, but one of the coolest features in Integrate. Thanks.